Hello and welcome everybody. This is week 10 of our 2025 free-to-play account. I hope you're all having a great day today. I apologize because this video is about 3 hours late, so I'm really sorry about that, but it's here. I'm not missing it again. Last week was a bit rough, but we're here. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Drop a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you want to follow with the series or see similar content to this. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so first off, let's start here in our collection. So we're at week 10, so this is the double digits. We are in the double digits of our free-to-play account. And it has me thinking, because one of the big things is I'm saying executor, right? I've been saying executor a lot. Most YouTubers or like content creators or people in this community will say executor as your first big thing. And what I hear is executor, it should be done in like 6 months on a free-to-play account, like at like a rushing pace. So that's what, six months is what, 16 more weeks for me? Is that math wrong? 26, right? Yeah, 26, I think. So we have 16 more weeks, and I have to get this account to Executor, which is, I think it's doable. I don't know, but I think it's doable. So we'll see. We'll see. If we're behind at the 6-month mark, then I'm sorry to say I'm doing something wrong. It'll be sad, but I'll be doing something wrong. Well, we'll know at that point. Another thing, though, is, so as you can see, our account is making some progress. Darth Vader is almost at relics. I'm getting the things up. It takes a bit to farm them, but we're getting there. This was probably the hardest one to farm. It's annoying, and it takes regular energy, and I need that for shards. So this is the most annoying piece. We'll get there though. We are getting there. He'll be be at relics by next video. I'll do it on like video as well. I'll save it so you guys we can do it together. Then we'll work on Boba Fett. We'll get Bosk, Captain Rex. We'll get the rest of our Phoenix 7 stars. We already have a lot of the other guys needed at 7 stars. TIE Fighter pilots at 7 stars. I need IG at 7 as well. I need Cad Bane. Cad Bane I'm not too worried about because he's available in the Galactic War Store. Where is IG actually? I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot where to get him. This has me kind of worried. Hang on, let's check right now. IG 88, yeah, this guy. Where do we get him? Oh, okay, I'm not worried. We can get him in the Squad Arena store. I was wrong to even think about it. Another thing though is Geo Brood Alpha. We have him now. We're gonna activate him right now. It's kind of useless because the Geo team is not ready, but we have him. I'm still going to be spending my Cantina energy on Geo Brood Alpha. Once he's done, we're switching our Cantina energy to Geonosian Spy. These two will go around that time because, again, they're available in the Guild Store and the Galactic War Store for Poggle the Lesser. As we can see right here. Right now, this energy is going into ships. It's going into... Who else is it going into? I'm spending it on the Mandalorian, I'm pretty sure a bit. I'm not with Grief Karga because Grief Karga is available here with this guy, which I need. IG-11 is needed for the Beskar Mandalorian event, which I also need for Executor because you need Beskar Mando for Razor Crest. We are farming the Razor Crest, but nope. I keep seeing this every time I go onto the like Geonosians. Which is weird because they have a Lightspeed bundle. Like, would you buy that pack after knowing Lightspeed bundles at? We're almost at our first Omicron, by the way, which will be going to Qui-Gon Jinn once Qui-Gon's up. We're getting there. 3 more, it's going on Qui-Gon. I also have the Zeta him, which I don't have. And I'm low on Zetas. And by low on Zetas, I don't have any Zetas. Like, at all. How many Zetas do we have? We're almost at our next Zeta. That's kind of nice. Who should our next Zeta be, by the way? Say in the comments below who you think our next Zeta should be. If it gets... enough likes and enough support, I'll have to do it, no matter how absurd. So please don't do that. The cloud's nice, but I don't know. I genuinely don't actually know who to give the next Zeta to. Purely team-wise, if we think about it, Phoenix, this is the main Zeta to get it going. Hera's is nice, I guess. Sabine's they're all luxury Zetas. The next big Zeta I can think of is Admiral Pietz. I could give it to Vader. His leadership is kind of nice. He has an okay Zeta. I think it's Queen's Will, or no, Geonosian Brute. I'm pretty sure is the one. But this team isn't up. So, and then it's also Qui-Gon. But again, not up. His team's not up. I will be giving him the Omicron once he is up. You don't really need to take Qui-Gon up for the Omicron, but you do need to take up Jedi Knight Anakin and the rest of his team. As you can see, I clearly don't have him, and I don't have the energy to spend on this either. Because, again, I'm short on energy in all aspects. So... I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. This team isn't high enough. I could arguably I could start getting this up and going. I believe it is ready to get up and going. By the next week's update, I will have this team up and going at a reasonable level. It'll be functioning. It won't be ideal. It won't be perfect. But at 5 stars, I think these guys should be going These guys do their job fine. This guy spreads. By the way, I've been thinking of switching out Moff Gideon for Range Trooper, if I'm gonna be honest. Moff Gideon, I like this guy in this team because of his third ability, control the situation. This is very nice for just like a starting play. He has a lot of base speed, and it helps start your Terminator Trojan going in a very safe way. But the problem is, he doesn't like add any buffs for General Veer's leadership. Like whenever they gain a buff, 10% Terminator whenever they gain a buff, he doesn't help to that. Range Trooper does. So I kind of want to switch him out for Range Trooper. But the issue with Range Troopers, if we go to Imperial Remnant or Imperial Troopers, I don't have Range Trooper, and again, energy. And this guy takes a while to farm too. 3 months to farm. I don't have the spare energy. I have to farm over again. I don't know. So just consider that in your own free-to-play farm. And he's also needed for... These guys are both needed for different assault battles. This one will work, but I think it maxes out a challenge tier 2 for one of them. I'm not sure. I think it's the one with the Wookiees. Not Wookiees, the Ewoks. Sorry. I don't know. In the end, I'm not entirely sure. You can let me know in the comments if I'm wrong on that, or if Moff Gideon's still the way to go if you prefer Range Trooper. A lot of people say Range Trooper. I don't know. I just like Moff Gideon. But I use both. You switch between them on my main account. I switch between them. They're available in the Lightspeed bundle, so we switch between them. There's no issue. Anyway, other than that, what else is there? I'm still not ready for the last 2 Journey Guide events. What do we have here? Oh, that's nice. Speaking of which, I don't do this at all. And if you notice, I haven't been doing Conquest, because easy Conquest, as far as I'm concerned, this is a waste of time. You can disagree. I'm just not doing it. There's just no rewards. All this effort for what? It doesn't become worth it until, like... Is there a single Zeta here? I do it for this, but not, like, getting red crate. Like, it's just not worth the effort. Excuse me, sorry. What else is there to talk about? Anyway, talking about ships, we haven't talked about ships. We haven't talked about ships yet. Imperial TIE Bomber is at about 30. We're almost done with him. I've been getting him every day, and Cooley. Oddly enough, this guy's gonna be done before Cooley, I think. So I'm gonna have to keep going with this one, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. We've been doing these 2 every day. They're almost there. It'll take a bit longer, but we're getting there. I'm not doing Zenatu's Blood over here because this isn't needed to start things off, and I just don't have the normal energy for it. So what we're going to be doing is we're focusing on IG ship, which I can't find. Oddly, here. This one only we barely get anything for it, but we'll focus on this one first because you do actually need this one for unlock. At some point, I'm going to have to double shard this. There's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to have to pay the 25 later on in this series, in a few weeks actually, to start getting him up in time. This one I'll start shortly after, once I get enough energy to do so. Every time Razor's Crest comes in shop, we buy it. Every time when Vader, I didn't have Vader, comes in the fleet shop, I bought it. And whenever and when General Grievous comes in the shop, we also buy that, because one of our first ships, capital ships other than the Executor, is going to be the Malevolence. I haven't put this stuff into it yet because I know people say don't spend it on this first, but I can't right now because I need it for 50 other things. Not Chirotex, oddly enough. But yeah, otherwise, but this stuff, the TM1 raid token is going to Wampa, because again, while Executor is the first major guy, Jedi Knight Luke is a big part of this game, and he ties into a ridiculous amount of stuff. This character is absolutely essential to the game. This is the path towards, I want to say the mid game. Not sure about that, but it's essential. So, and Wampa is also a really good unit, especially when you don't have a lot of teams. Right now, I do not have a lot of teams to throw at in GAC. So Wampa just being able to go solo and just solo a lot of teams is very helpful, especially if I run into something like what's her name? Iden Verzo. If I run into an Iden Verzo team, even low gear, if it has the Omicron on, I have nothing that can get through it right now. Not that I can see, at least. Well, maybe. I don't think so. So, I don't know. Besides, it's a one-man team. I need more teams. I barely, my defense is absolute garbage right now in GC. You guys want to see my defense in GC? There's literally nothing going on here. Let's look at defense. We have this team here. This is atrocious. We have this here. I don't even know why this is on defense. I need to change that. Okay, I haven't touched this in a while. This is atrocious. This is so bad. Wait, why is... Let's not talk about it. Like that defense leaves nothing for offense. By the way, what is this now? That's also very nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. As for our teams, our main 6 teams, or is this 5? 6, I can't count. We're working on bounty hunters right now. Most of all, I said I'd switch my focus like last week to bounty hunters, and I have been switching them to bounty hunters. So boss, like they're all getting farmed like daily for the shards, except for Cadbane. I'll do them at the end all at once because I'm not too concerned about that. But one of the big parts of the team is like when I'm running 3v3, I run this setup. Right now, I throw Boba Fett because he just does like it's just raw stats at this point rather than strat, and like getting the thing, the payout going and getting his thing. I'm not entirely sure where his payout is. It's here. I don't even have it unlocked, so this is kind of useless. Unlock the gear. That's the next gear. What am I missing? That's unfortunate. Let's get one. We can get one of these. We can't get one of those. Does this come in? Do you think we can get it from here? That was too much to hope. Is it here? We're doing this. This is what we're resorting to. This is what we're resorting to. Okay, I'm putting this on auto. There's no way I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm resorting to this for... Oh, does this actually mean that Death Trooper is going to be available in the event? In the raid? In the Stormtrooper? It wouldn't make sense for Stormtrooper to be there, but if it's here, do you think it's going to be available? I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking too much into it. But I have these both up on my main account, so if... Okay, let's do this. I have to level this guy up a bit, don't I? To throw him at the thing. Okay, let's do the... Okay, I'll be back in a sec to get this up. Okay, so... I went to do this tier 2. And I just saw this. I didn't even do the Oppo event yet, so... I'll be back in a sec. Let's get this done. Okay, so we got it. Now I have to take him up as well. I'm gonna be honest, making me do this is criminal. I didn't even know if I was gonna do the marquees. There's no harm in not doing them, but it's just kind of annoying. Because there's, like, I don't gain anything from it. You know? Not on this account. I'm not gonna be doing the Order 66 raid anytime soon. I'm not, like, my guild's not, I'm not. What do you guys think the new raid is actually gonna have, though? Like, I've been hearing, we know it's gonna be like 2 new Jedi Vanguard, is that what they're called? And I don't know who's confirmed. I know there's like Mace Windu, obviously, but like I've heard his Padawan, what's her name? Depa Balaba. I've heard talk of her being in it. I don't know if that's That's so much better. Let's never do this again. Okay, we finally got that, and we got the material we need. Okay. How did this become a side quest? I just wanted to unlock this, and I went on a full side quest just to get it. Okay, we did it. We did it. Nice. Right, I don't want to see this guy, like, ever again. Well, not ever again. I don't want to see him for, like, a minute. Okay. Overall, I think that's... Like, I'm exhausted now, bro. That was horrible. Okay, I don't think there's much left. to do right now. Just managing this. Is there, alright, ship energy. Let's just finish our dailies, I guess, because I don't know. I think we're kind of at the end here of our weekly update. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, random shit that you just feel like saying in the comments. I welcome all. And I hope you enjoyed this update. I hope you look forward to the next one. Did this reset? It might... Yeah, my thing reset. That's how late I am to this. Damn. Okay, anyway, I'll finish up the rest of the stuff. I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to follow up the series or see other content like this. I will see you again next week, everyone. Take care, and I hope you have a wonderful day.